Hello, my name is Chris and I will review the 2020 Jeep Compass. This is the Trailhawk version and I give full credit to Jeep for not giving Ross the all-equipped model, which shows Jeep's confidence in their product. Surely, the Compass is beautiful and is offered in an array of colors, which is refreshing, as is the simple-to-use Jeep website. I love this color and the overall price is reasonable. The Japanese alternatives are slightly larger but more expensive, as Compass is one of the smaller compact crossovers. The interior has a distinctive appearance. I had space to sit behind myself and seat comfort is okay. The equipment provided is quite good for the price. This Trailhawk version, financed over 60 months, including taxes in Canada, is $720 a month. That is pretty good for a non-negotiated price. The trunk is big enough, and as with all these vehicles, when you lower the seat, cargo room is big enough. In this version, electronic security is an option, as are the leather seats, but it is still nice that Jeep offers such good looks at such a low price. The Uconnect Infotainment is one of the easier systems to use and has a snappy response that I enjoy. The ergonomics are good. I did not have to look for long when I needed to find and use a function. The steering wheel is simply incredible, an important driver interface with an awesome leather. Jeep did not cheap out. Compass has off-road ability, which is not something my YouTube channel focuses on, but it is rugged and has even the Jeep Trail Rated badge, which certifies its off-road capability, and that includes, among other things, a higher ride height. Also, Jeep has an iffy reputation for long-term reliability, though a good acquaintance of mine bought a Jeep after seeing my Renegade video and has owned it now for 4 years without a problem and was pulling out cement bases of fencing with his Jeep just a few weeks ago. The engine is a 4-cylinder that makes 175 horsepower and 180 pounds of torque and can tow 2,000 pounds. The fuel economy is 10.8 liters in the city and 7.8 liters on the highway with a 9-speed automatic. Here are my thoughts on the road.
Hello car lovers, driving the 2020 Jeep Compass. This is the Trailhawk version that Ross brings me this week. This is Ross. He might jump in once in a while and with a remark. So what about this vehicle? Well, it is supposed to be a compact. I feel it kind of like the Tucson. It feels in between compact and subcompact. Ross made the remark that the HRV is just as big on the inside. I was thinking also the same thing. It was a good remark on his part. So that's the inside room and its classification in terms of size. For the price, I built this vehicle up. It cost about $720 per month, purchased over 60 months, tax included, which is about $40,000 to $42,000 Canadian, which is on the cheaper side in terms of that monthly arrangement. Trailhawk comes with wonderful panoramic roof, which is usually reserved for the top end model. This car does come in 7 models. They're well spaced out. They're optioned out intelligently in terms of the lineup. For me, the biggest draw for this vehicle is the exterior styling. It really looks good. It also has a wonderful paint color. There is the buying experience that I find excellent with Jeep. When you go on their website, it's a really easy experience. You have a multiple choice of colors, which I find really nice. Other brands usually have 2 or 3 colors. This one has full of colors, and you can really personalize, including this awesome gray, this pastel gray, which is really nice. None of its competitors have such a nice paint color if you want. On the inside now, well, the inside, what about this inside? Wonderful steering wheel, best steering wheel in category, incredible. I just love driving to touch the steering wheel. It's wonderful. The ergonomics, the Jeep ergonomics are very good. You have easy to use climate control. Ross brags about the Uconnect, how much he loves it and how it's easy to use. I must agree with him. It's snappy. You go from menu to menu very easily, and when you're pressing a button, it doesn't accidentally press the other button on the other side or not press it because it kind of like felt pressure on both buttons. It really goes very well in that regards. Nice visibility in front, nice visibility on the sides, and a half visibility in the back. Other things about this vehicle, well, you do get the Alpine sound system, which is reasonably priced, and you also get these semi-leather seats, which are okay comfortable. I wouldn't say they're that comfortable, but the backrest is terrible. It's really pressing forward. I almost feel like removing it. It's that bad, and that's what I think about those seats. Ross makes the remarks. He's already been in more roomier, comfortable back seats, I have to agree with him, though I would say that it's not a deal breaker. There's enough room for normal sized people back there, and it's fine at that level. Reasonable sized trunk also. So the ride, what about that ride? Well, Ross reports that he finds it a little bit noisy on the highway. So far in the city driving for me, it's been okay. I would say he makes the remark that the engine is noisy. All four cylinders tend to make a lot of noise, it seems to me, but it is noisy on high acceleration. The power is sufficient though, and the fuel economy is average. So that's the engine. Ross thinks it is the weakest element of this vehicle. He may very well be right about that. Transmission shifts effortlessly enough. Nice different drive modes. There is an all-terrain aspect to a Jeep vehicle. There is the reliability issues in terms of long-term for Jeep. I'm not sure about the purchase, planning to keep it for 15 years. However, for the short-term purchase or the lease, I'm comfortable with that. Ross, what do you think?
You bet. I would lease it, but not buying it for long-term, especially for over 10 years. Reliability issue could be a problem.
Well, there you go. So those are our thoughts on the Jeep Compass. By the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you're thinking to yourself, wow, those guys, they really give good information. Their videos are awesome. Well, why don't you click on the notification buttons? And that way you'll be notified every time I come out with a video. I come out with one in French and in English almost every week. And that is the review.